Welcome back. We have a special guest, Ben. Ben, can you tell us what business coaching is?
Sure. Well, business coaching kind of borrows between consulting and therapy, and most people have a pretty good understanding what consulting and therapy is, but there's kind of a question mark when it comes to coaching as far as what that is, and it's right in the center where therapy deals a lot with the past and past issues and more of mental issues that are pretty severe, whereas consulting has to deal more with they get paid to produce solutions for the business that the business can't produce themselves based on their past industry knowledge. And coaching comes right in the middle of that, where I get paid to ask the right questions for you to come up with solutions that you already know in your head. You just, for some reason, can't get through it and can't get done what you're wanting to get done.
So on this is it provides analyst problems. I guess I'm not understanding.
Well, I firmly believe that people sell themselves short and don't do as much as they're capable of, and they need a coach. They need someone that can see those blind spots, some of those things that are harder to deal with or confront, that you need a coach. If you think about it, every high performer, everyone that's been successful has had someone behind them in some fashion that supported them, encouraged them, believed in them, and was able to take them to higher levels than they ever could by themselves.
Okay. Is coaching similar to consulting?
There's some things that it draws on there where you start to deal with individual behaviors, but it's more of a grow the person kind of thing instead of a know-it-all situation where you're telling them what they need to do. And it's more of a consulting is more of a boss type of a role where I know more than you do. When I come in your business as a coach, I'm not going to act like I'm the expert on your business. You are. You know your business better than I do, and I'm just there to help you become the best possible version of yourself so that you can get the results and live the life that you want, because that's the purpose of your business.
Right, and I personally know that there's a lot of people that come in and try and take on your company and don't really respect the fact that you are the business owner.
And that's your baby, and I'm not there to hijack that from you.
Right. It's hard to find that quality. So
yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted to ask you, how is it different from therapy, coaching?
Well, the type of clients that we deal with in coaching are whole individuals who don't have issues that are debilitating and they can't function through life, which is a lot of what you find in therapy is someone that's really having a hard time with, say, like depression or anxiety, and they can't even see themselves functioning in life, let alone running a business. Where coaching clients, they're more so people that have some things together, but they're working to go even further than that, and they're not content with just stopping. They want to go even further and be the best in their field and in their industry. And a lot of times that takes a coach like myself to come in there and work with them that doesn't just take over and beats them over the head with it, develops them.
Okay, so it helps them develop basically balance, I guess?
Yeah, I guess the basis of this is that I firmly believe you can't teach entrepreneurship. It has to be developed through doing in your actual business, not through mock scenarios. It has to be in the process of it where you care about it and do it. And we work with the individual to be successful in what they're doing, working on these things that might seem a good idea, but they're so busy, but they're not really productive. It's like, let's focus on what's your one thing that's going to get you what it is that you want out of your business.
Great. I guess one question that all of us are dying to know is why Ignite Coaching? What makes you different, Ben?
Well, just the fact that you can't make another one of me. I'm the only one of me there is.
Very true.
Based on my life experiences and personal experiences, and then also my different models and methods that I can draw from, I'm not locked into any kind of one type of approach. I'm there to bring the programs that's going to work for you, because there's a lot of theories and a lot of ideas, and they all sound good. The question is, do they really work for you? Because they might work for someone else, but not for you. And with my knowledge and experience with these methods and these models, I can come in and provide a solution for you that's going to work for you specifically that some other coaches can't, because they're locked into a specific model or specific method where it's wide open for what I can do.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your coaching. How does it work?
Well, how it would work is we'd come in and we'd sit down and we'd have an initial intake conversation to see if you're the right candidate mutually, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to take on everyone that wants to coach me, because they might not be ready for it. They might say they want those things, but really they're not ready to do the work necessary, the deep inner work to deal with the stuff that a lot of times is hard to deal with. And so when we sit down, we'll have a 30-minute to an hour conversation, preferably face-to-face, but if we need to do video call for distance locations, we can. And from there, we'll kind of take an assessment. We'll give you some time to think about it, same with myself, and we'll do another one. So that way you can kind of try before you buy and understand it. It's an experience that you just have to feel for yourself. It's not something I can really explain. You just got to do it.
What if I just want to know a little bit about it, but I wasn't ready to start it? Would you sit down and just talk with me about it?
Sure. Yeah, because you might not be ready for coaching right now, but at least now that you know what it's like, you might be, say, 6, 12, 2 years from now, you might be ready for it, where you're saying, hey, I'm not ready right now, but I'm ready for it now, and you can come back and say, hey, I want to start getting coached.
No, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What made you so passionate about this? What brought you to where you are and why you wanted to teach other businesses how to accomplish and empower themselves to be more successful?
Yeah. Well, from an early age, I always knew I wanted to own my own business. I didn't know what. I just knew that was the path to freedom and really getting what you want in your life, taking ownership of what's going on. And I just knew that for my nature, and I believe for a lot of others out there, there's more out there that they can do, and it's through owning a business, not necessarily through a job. Now, I'm not anti-job. I just think that people sell themselves short, and they don't really capitalize on the potential they have inside of them, and they need a coach to bring that out inside of them. And I really believe in people. Deep down, I know that people are good, and there's a lot more that they can bring to the table in society, in their life, and in their business if they just have someone that's working to bring that out in them.
Okay. Is this affordable for restructurers? And I mean, of course, you can't give me numbers.
Sure.
But is this affordable for startups? Is this something that, basically you'll sit down and you can work it out with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say my compensation or my pay structure is very affordable for the small business. Typical candidates that I can think of that'd be great for this would be individuals like dentists or chiropractors or any of those skilled individuals who are very technically skilled, straight out of college, or even remodelers, contractors who are looking to start a business but aren't really sure where to start, don't really know who they need to be as far as the kind of person that comes to the table to be successful in that business. They have the technical skills. There's a whole other side of business with soft skills and entrepreneurial skills that needs to be developed that can't be taught, that a coach, myself, can come provide for you and your business. And the level I'm looking at is small business, not so much big business like you see corporate coaches, but small business.
What do you see yourself in Ignite coaching in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself coaching impressive, high-caliber performance individuals who own businesses, but also coaching other coaches to develop their own practice and really just making a difference, having hundreds of testimonials of people I've worked with that have said, I didn't really think I needed this at first, but then after I got involved with you, you completely changed my life. Like knowing that I made a difference in someone's life and really in the community through working with business owners is my passion.
Well, we like to see someone so passionate about their work, definitely. I did hear a little rumor that you were writing a book.
There might be a book in the works. I've kicked it around. I haven't quite got around to developing that, but yes, eventually I will write a book. I think more people should tell their story. Not to say that I'm some magnificent person, but some of the struggles, the setbacks that I've dealt with and overcome, people need to hear that to know that they can do the same thing, that it's not all roses and rainbows and everything's as great as it can be. And it's like, it's a lot of times that's difficult to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. That's what people need to see.
Yes, I agree too. I think that we all think it's just bells and whistles and happy good times.
Yeah, I'm going to own a business and I'm going to take back my life and not really knowing the full expectation of what that is.
Right.
It's like I think more people should. They need a big dose of reality to get in there and actually be effective because there's a lot of talk. But I'm sitting there going, how much of it's BS and how much of it true and how much does it work for you specifically? And
you're going to make that difference. Ignite coaching is what's going to bring it to the table.
Ignite coaching is what will take you from being just a C business to an A business. We all are obsessed with getting A's in school, but then when we look at our businesses, are we getting A's within our business? And we could sit there and we could feel good, but are we really looking at the numbers? And when you work with Ignite Coaching, you'll have not only more of an inspired purpose for your business, but you'll also be producing at the numbers and you'll be funding the perfect life that you designed for your business. Because to be honest with you, we got into business to make money, but we also got into business because we wanted the results it could produce. And when you work with Ignite Coaching, we'll get you those results.
Excellent. Well, here's Ben Meyer with Ignite Coaching.
Yep. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Amy.
It's been a pleasure too, Ben.